like it. I like it. Bee pollen. It's not quite the winking lizard, but it works though.
Yeah.
Binary and bee pollen. All right. Ready?
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay. I'm sorry, we were totally on all kinds of other things. Hello. Welcome back to Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor.
I'm Ryan.
What's happening, y'all? So we had some pretty good books this week, I do believe. I was trying to rush through getting things done. Like, I don't know what magic I was on last week, but it's gone now. It's gone for me. I got nothing. I read these three, and I was like, I'm tapped out.
This is good stuff.
I put my Mjolnir down. I was like, I'm done. Can't do it. I can't. Ugh. So bad. But we tackled two of the same, and then we deferred.
Yep.
So you were kind of talking before we started shooting about the thoughts on Batgirl 35.
Yeah.
Let's jump into that one.
I forced myself to finish it.
You were not feeling it, were you not?
I was not.
Where was the sweet little girl within you that we know and love, and that didn't drive you?
We'll cover that when we review Wytches.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't know. Like, to me, it just was. I don't know. Like,
Was something missing?
Hipster Batgirl at college.
It is very hipster. I definitely felt like this could be a show on CW.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why this isn't a show on CW, I don't know. Like that would be pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun to watch. There were like the beginning tone of it, of Batgirl being a little loosey goosey. I wasn't really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, role model. Not so much right now. That's kind of bad.
It's realistic, is what happens
Sure,
at college.
sure. But not necessarily the way I want to see my Barbara.
Yeah.
I don't want to see my Babs that way. I just
Yeah.
don't. I'm sorry. But there were certain plays of it that I did enjoy. I've never really read this one, so I was coming in all kinds of blind. But there, like the aspect of her mental faculties and how she recalls things, especially the way it looked visually, I thought that was excellent. It does play up on some cool ideas about Barbara, but yeah, there's a little.
Like the weird text messaging and the.
You didn't like that?
No.
I thought that was kind of cool.
No, I liked it on Sherlock.
Well, okay. I mean, I thought it was a fun metatextual, very much still carrying over from like the Moon Knight #8 idea of a way of engaging the reader, but in a more modernistic narrative style.
Like the mechanics behind the book,
Right.
were all perfect.
Okay.
Like the art, the dialogue,
Right.
all that's like really solid. So it was just, for me, it was just this vibe that I just couldn't. I just couldn't get into.
Just be honest. Your hipster girl just was not turned on right now.
Not even close.
It just wasn't okay.
Not
Well,
even
that's
close.
fair. I mean, maybe I'm in a hipster girl mood, so that's my thing right now. That's where I am right now. I'm feeling like a little pretty one, and I was totally vibing it. So I would dig it. I would be I was really torn on who I would suggest this for. Like, I wouldn't be like, hey, if you're a 12-year-old girl who wants to read comics, no. Not the one, because I mean, it starts off with heavy drinking and all that jazz. So that's not good.
Yeah, and you have to wait till at least 8th grade to start that.
Absolutely, please. Unless you're on the west side, and obviously you're already doing it.
Yeah.
That's fine. So like, maybe it's a certain 18 to 24-year-old range.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I don't know. That would be an interesting thing. I would love to give it to 18 to 24 range reader lady and see what they think. I would love to see that. So, I am a pro for it. You're kind of like nah.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
That's fair. That's fair. Buy your beard. I understand. Let's go for the different ones. Because I feel feelings on Axis, and I want to jump into that one, but I kind of want to end it on some Axis talk.
Okay. Yeah.
So you took on Wytches.
Yes. It's so awesome.
Oh my god.
Like, it opens up with creepy,
right?
And Jock's art just totally
just makes it even better.
Yeah, 'cause it's the poor woman in that tree, and then it just goes into there's a backstory in this family.
Stuff,
I don't know what it is, but yeah, Scott Snyder just once again just killing it, and Jock's art is wonderful. There's some kind of dark, like Blair Witchy type witchcraft. So like not your actual.
Not your
Wicca,
I'll get
for all
you
our
my,
Wicca followers.
Are we talking I'll get you my pretty kind of witchiness, or
Yeah, there's something really horrible. Like
Okay.
when a deer breaks in your house and bites off its tongue.
Wait, I'm sorry, a deer?
It was only one deer, so technically a dir.
Was it male or female? Did it have?
It wasn't a doe.
It wasn't
because they weren't singing that part.
Okay.
But yeah, I like. It was beautiful.
It was good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So A+ for Wytches. I dig that. I took on this Green Lantern piece here again. delving into more of the
new gods.
Yes, the new gods
yeah.
thing. It's kind of fleshing out a little bit more of what the new gods plan is,
Okay, yeah.
which is that obviously the Green Lantern rings, all the rings of the spectrum, are dipping into the source,
yeah.
and that there are aspects of it that they feel are very, very powerful, and they didn't realize, it seems, that the Lanterns were pulling their powers from it.
Oh.
And so they're like, hey, you guys are dipping into something you don't even know, and it's probably better
Intriguing.
for us to use it in this upcoming war against Darkseid. We'll need this.
Yeah.
And rather than, because they're new gods, they're not asking, say, hey, you guys mind helping us out? They're like, give me that.
Yeah.
This is too powerful for you. Give me that. And so it's them trying to amass this whole thing while the Lanterns themselves are trying to understand what exactly is happening, because they're getting their tails kicked without any real full knowledge of the situation. This one is not like a major moving piece, but it does kind of fit a small piece of the puzzle together. So obviously this is like a large tapestry of a story here, but this one has a place.
Oh yeah, and when you involve the new gods and Apocalypse and Darkseid, it's going to be something grand.
Exactly.
And that's what they're painting here with
Exactly. So I think that this has the potential of being as monumental and revolutionary as Sinestro Corps. Like, I kid you not. I feel the underpinnings of that being there. Like, just being ready to say, kaboom, Green Lantern from here on out. This is the scale, the scope.
It's the first post Jeff Johns stuff.
Yes.
That really takes on something.
Yes.
As opposed to like 6 issues, our creative team switch, and like, no, this is a big story.
Yeah,
arc.
this is in for everybody. Like, this is all the Lanterns involved stuff. And I have to admit, like, whenever you're bringing in the new gods, it is a staple to say something major is here.
Yeah.
I think that's why, like, with the New 52, they started off the Justice League by fighting Darkseid to say, we need something major.
Yeah.
This is the Green Lantern version of that, and I like it. I like it a lot. Definitely excited to see where this is going. Like, I can't lie.
Very cool.
Axis. It fired on some cylinders and then fell completely on other ones for me. I am very lukewarm on this one.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I kept waiting for it, because when you Red Skull, but with the powers of Onslaught.
Like, you're like, yes, this is going to be, like, some of it was on fire.
Yeah.
Some of it was definitely on fire. And then some parts
Or muddled?
very. Like, it opens up with a very interesting sort of sequence.
Yeah.
And the dialogue was snappy, but it almost struck me, and we know I love Mark Miller. I love his work. I really, really do. But on Civil War, if you ever read, like, the script book, what you see is that in a lot of places, he just wrote a story, and it didn't matter who said it.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like, oh, I'm just going to say this very pithy thing in this moment. That's what that felt like to me. There were some things that were being said, I'm like, Tony Stark wouldn't say that, or Hulk wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Like, Thor really said that? But that was his response? Why? They were things that were filled in that I just didn't feel were right.
Yeah, there were pieces like that, and then the story got kind of weird, and I mean, it's linear, but the way it was told, I just was having difficulty following it, and I don't know. It's the tail end, like the last 5 pages.
Right.
That's what I was wanting.
I was a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
I was an absolute 10-year-old in that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the lead up stuff.
Kind of, now, this one's Adam Kubert did the artwork, or is it Andy? I can't remember now. Oh, we're gonna look. I'm gonna cheat. I'm cheating. It doesn't
it's
say
a
on the front.
Kubert.
It says Kubert. I got that right. Hey! There's still no words there.
Yeah, I mean,
where in the world is the credits at?
Oh my God, that splash page is so awesome.
Which one? The last one?
Yeah, that last one. Yeah,
that one. And these are the moments for me. Like, I remember when the X-Men or Marvel Universe Onslaught book came out. I want to say it was this Kubert who did it. Which Kubert are you? Why are you not telling me? I'm upset here. Because even, like, this doesn't even have, like, a credits page. What is that all about? They're just like, no, it's a Kubert.
Just assume.
All right, fine. It doesn't tell us. Fine, don't tell. At any rate, I was expecting that magic again, because I was like, again, that 10-year-old feeling where you're like, oh my God, they're punching in the face.
Yeah. But no, this one, if you didn't read last week's Uncanny Avengers...
You're lost.
Yeah, because it picks up...
Like, literally right after.
Yeah.
Right after.
Because, I don't know, which is... I don't know. I don't know that that's the way to start off a big event.
I agree with that. Like, I understand, like, it's nice to kind of to jump into the thick of things, but
Yeah.
there's kind of a precursor that an event like this does warrant
Yeah.
in a better way than just the first page recaps.
Yeah. Like,
Right.
and,
Like even if you rewind the clock back just like a moment or two
Yeah.
to give us that intro, because not for nothing, I would love to see. I want to say this is Adam's work. I want to say that too. That's his. But I would love to see his opening piece of this. Like that would just be beautiful.
because Red Skull turning into Red Onslaught.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Absolutely nuts.
And then you've got like just his special brand of Nazi fascism, and then Magneto. Like
Right.
like that.
That
those
that
two
clash,
things colliding.
just conceptually beautiful thought. Like I do love how they have really played up their animosity towards each other to build up to this moment.
Yeah.
Like it's two things that you never ever really think about, but they should definitely have ire towards one another.
Oh yeah, and
no two ways about it.
But then you also mix in the fact that Magneto knows that the Onslaught part comes from Professor X, and him and Charles go way back.
Exactly.
So,
and a part of him too, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, based on what Onslaught was,
Yeah.
it was Maggie too. Like,
yeah. And I don't know, I just didn't get that much.
that gravitas,
Yeah.
or maybe even the recognition they're in.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
So it's one that, like I said, I have feelings about it because there were parts of it that I thought were excellent.
Yeah.
And then there were parts that just kind of fell, like beyond. I mean, we're talking not quite there, you know.
Yeah. It was real, either awesome in segments,
Right.
or just like.
Okay, I'm spoilers, yo. Why did it affect Vision at the beginning?
I don't know.
I can't understand this.
I'm
Like,
not-
I feel like he should have the same safeguards in place, just naturally.
Yeah.
Because of what he is.
Yeah.
Like,
He's a robot.
right. There should be no aspects of affecting him that way.
Yeah.
I'm totally 100% lost on that.
And what? Throw his arm.
Yes!
Okay.
Yes! Okay, because I thought that was just me. Like, does this take place before? Like, what are we doing here? Because I thought that in Thor, we saw him go get the axe to fight with, and then not. Okay.
Yeah.
Editorial, you guys are dropping the ball on that one.
And this conversation actually makes sense after
After
the book.
you read it. Yeah. Yeah. It totally makes it. You'll fill in all the blanks of the pauses that we had.
Yeah.
But, like I said, the last couple of pages, the idea that Tony was being used.
That was brilliant. That was what I was wanting. So
Yes. Yes.
so maybe issue 2. Maybe issue 2 will be the moment.
Like, you guys, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and I need you guys to just keep moving forward, okay?
Yeah.
I need you to meet the Robinsons and keep moving forward, please.
Yeah, because you guys have got the characters, you've got the writers, you've got the artists. Don't mess around, guys.
Right.
Just go like Chef Gordon Ramsay says, go from strength to strength.
That's it.
And
Right. Yeah. 0 to 60 and stay there. Yeah. All right, so you've got an extra here. What's your extra?
Birthright #1. Got sent some preview pages from it by Joshua Williamson a little bit ago, and I was kind of sold. Kid goes missing in the forest on his birthday. Usual kind of setup that one parent is accused of murder.
Oh wow!
So
okay.
it kind of builds up, but the kid returns.
Okay.
And he is now full grown and has some crazy story about he was in a magical land fighting monsters as the chosen one, and now he's come back to hunt war criminals that have escaped.
Wow.
So it's high fantasy, very well done. I highly recommend it.
Are we talking like a full fantasy rendition of Flight of the Navigator here?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah. So
I love that movie, so I could totally get behind this.
yeah. So it's really, really, really freaking good. And if I hadn't big shout out to Josh, because if he hadn't sent me those pages, I wouldn't have thought too much. Yeah.
Right. Like, it's a new title. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
But having a taste, you can definitely say the flavor's
Yes.
good.
Yeah. He knows how to market.
All right. I dig. That is fantastical. I love it. Do you guys have some stuff coming up at all this weekend, next weekend?
We've got Star City State Champs this weekend at the Convention Center. Next weekend, we've got a Pro Tour qualifier at the Convention Center. But on the 18th, while everybody's at the Convention Center playing, we're going to be doing a big comic and trade paperback sale here at the shop.
Sweet,
so
sweet.
we'll get stuff posted about that on Wednesday.
Okay, very cool. I will actually be in New York this weekend for the New York Comic Con. If you guys are heading to the show, come see me in Artist Alley at table E6. I will have some wares. I know, right? Yeah. E6, like, do it. Bam, they kind of look alike in a weird way. This, again, is part of the final countdown to me focusing predominantly, specifically on my books. It's 8-Bit Guy no longer. I actually did a spoof of the Spider-Man Peter Parker walking away from the 8-Bit banners. Like, I'll have to put that up on the website because I think you guys will love that. But yeah, this is 8-Bit Guy no longer. I'm aiming to focus for the next year specifically on books and see what happens. So
very cool.
We'll see. But definitely, if you guys want to get some 8-Bit stuff while you can, come see me in New York. That's a must. Please. We need the right money. Related. Yes, let's shout out Comic Related, you guys. Now, hopefully you guys are going to post this one. I'm looking at you.
Send us T-shirts. Yes.
We want to wear you. We want to put you on our bodies. We want to show you how comic-related we can be. That's right. Speak too soon? No? Just me? Is that just me?
That was the hottest thing I've ever heard.
I'm just saying, like, come on. We want to show you how comic-related we are, baby. I'm going to get it tattooed on my neck. CR for life.
I'll settle for a double extra large T-shirt.
I want mine extra medium. I want it tight. I want you to see the bulges on my body. I want you to know how comic-related I am. I'm just saying. I just want to, come on, Chuck. You can do it. If you don't have T-shirts, let me know. I will make a shirt. I will do it for you to put on me. I will comic-relate myself in public. I will do it.